Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a Marco, Tomlin, and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to today, middle of the week. It is a Wednesday. It's an A day. It was 54 degrees, but I'm telling you, the 54 degrees now feels a little cooler than the 54 degrees from September. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or there's a little more crispness. Not Christmas just yet. There's Christmas in the stores. Decorations are out.
That's right.
So I did go into Dollar Tree and they had Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween, all there in one. I think I saw Valentine's Day. I'm not entirely sure. There was a heart on the wall. I don't know if
It's
that
the
was
season for all holidays to be recognized in all.
maybe that's why they call it the
superstores.
holiday season. It starts in
Absolutely.
October, and then it ends.
Summer stuff will be out in November, and it'll be good.
Right. So when do we start hearing Mariah Carey singing? That's really
She's currently defrosting, so she'll be taken out of
She's-
her cryogenic freezer soon.
she should be there soon, coming in. You'll know when the holiday season begins when you hear however that song starts. Don't
was
forget
good.
tomorrow. Thank you. Tomorrow is a half day for some of us, and some of us who work here will be here. Some of you who attend and educate will be leaving early. Wednesday, Iona University will be in this morning to visit with the college reps. So come into the Career Center if you're looking to go to Iona. And don't forget your annual pumpkin character contest and advisory. The 2024 theme this year is a famous person / people, famous person or people. And you will actually be looking for more details that are going to be shared with the advisors. Now, the clash of the classes was yesterday, and the juniors really just shot out a few more points. I haven't updated the slide just yet, or it's not a representative I did this morning. They're at 14 points. We're in second place with 11. So,
Wait, we are?
oh yeah, we are.
Go
Wow.
team.
We're moving right in there. Today is October 2nd, and that means it's National Custodian Appreciation Day today. So when you see one of the custodians roaming the hallways, please tell them how much you appreciate them and what they do to keep this building clean. And every day we walk in and those floors are shiny and the place is spick and span. It doesn't happen
True.
by accident, my friends.
That is
Not by
true.
any chance. Class 2025, don't forget senior projects are due on Friday. I know my advisor is scrambling to get everything ready and completed to get finished for Friday. So if you're a senior, make sure you get finished on Friday.
That's morning mayhem.
That is going to be a morning of mayhem indeed. Indeed. And week 4, the Saskatchewan Spartans in first place. Have you made your picks for next week? You going with the same teams?
I'm sticking with my lineup.
Are you
They
going to
haven't-
stick with your lineup?
I changed it last time and it didn't help me.
No, I was going to say, there's a 3-way tie in second place for Drake May is the future, Reno Renegades, and Zach's honorable team, all tied right there in the middle. So I think Drake May is the future. Had a good week by picking all 3 winners, get them caught up. Don't forget, Kebab Media Center. The Pom Pom poll of the week is New England Patriots or New York Giants.
Or none of the above.
Or, well, you got to pick one of the two. If you had to pick one of the two, would you go NFC or AFC?
Giants.
All right. Oh, Giants. He said Giants.
Thank you.
All right. Why don't you support Woodlands National Honor Society by eating a sub? It looks like on October 22nd from 10 to 9 p.m. If you go to Jersey Mike's, you can support Woodlands National Honor Society by dining at Jersey Mike's. Fine Arts College Fair is coming up on October 10th, and if you're looking for a senior project to donate to, why don't you look for Ben's Bell's Mural Project, where they're selling coffee cozy. Wow, that is just a mouthful to get through every day. $10, and you can see the signs around the building and figure out where you can get it. Tomorrow, Chess Club meets, And on Friday is tennis club. And on the 4th, over at Beacon Falls Public Library, it's music with Miss Maria at 10:30. So don't forget to be over there in the Town Hall Assembly Room. Don't forget to charge your Chromebook every night and listen to us every morning at 7 a.m. or thereabouts. Today in history. Today is the day that the comic strip Peanuts, created by Charles M. Schulz, made its debut in newspapers, featuring iconic characters like Charlie Brown and Snoopy. It would go on to become one of the most beloved and influential comic strips in pop cultural history. And which movie, the series that would come out, that comes out right now, that's the big Charlie Brown ones.
The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yes. Do
Yes.
they still put that on TV?
still
It used to be on
They do.
CBS all the
I-
time.
We own all of them on DVD just to
Okay.
make sure that, because it's rituals. You have to watch Great Pumpkin. You have to watch the holiday special one. You have to watch, yes, the Easter Beagle. Like all of them, you have to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of goodness there.
Wow.
Also, in 2020, this is the day that Emily in Paris debuted on Netflix. I just throw that out there because I guess that's a phenomenon. One of those shows that
We
a
don't
lot of
have
people
that on
watch.
DVD.
Huh?
We don't have that on DVD.
No, I don't have that on DVD. I haven't seen it. I just noticed that today was the day it had come out 4 years ago. And popular birthday today, Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1869. And that is also why it is the International Day of Nonviolence, observed to honor his birthday and promote the philosophy of nonviolence through education and public awareness. All right.
All right.
And that's your day in history. Over to the news desk with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Morning, couple top stories started today. First off, last night was the vice presidential debate between hopefuls Tim Walz and J.D. Vance, focusing their criticism at the top of the ticket on Tuesday as they engaged in a policy-heavy discussion that may be the last debate of the 2024 presidential campaign. It was also the first encounter between Minnesota's Democratic governor and Ohio's junior Republican senator, following last month's debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. Comes just 5 weeks before Election Day, and as millions of voters are now able to cast early ballots. According to surveys coming out last night, it was a statistical tie. According to most polls, Vance held a slight lead. One poll had it 42 to 41%, but 17 to 20% of the polls say that it was a tie.
I think people are just hunkered down in their bunkers. And they're just waiting for the final stretch.
I will say, I was taken aback last night by how calm and civil and polite the debate was. It was refreshing.
Yes.
Nice. It was.
It felt like they were listening to each other and responding to each other. And they didn't.
Respectfully.
They
Yes, they
they were
didn't
both-
disagree with everything they were saying. They're like, I agree with what you
They were
said.
both. I was going to say they were both willing to acknowledge the other side's position at certain statements. I'm like, my God, what is this? All right.
So
So
what
if
is this sorcery?
If you are 18 or over in the state of Connecticut, early voting for November elections opens October 21st and ends November 3rd. The deadline to register to vote in Connecticut is October 18th. Regular voting, as you know, is on Election Day, November the 5th. In addition, this year in Connecticut, you'll be electing a new president and vice president. Voters in Connecticut
We have
will
a
also,
president of Connecticut?
what's on our ballot.
Oh.
Will also be making their choice for several offices, including U.S. and state senator, U.S. and state representative. Connecticut voters will also be deciding on a very important ballot measure that, if passed, would allow non-excuse absentee voting in the state. Currently, absentee voting must offer a reason why they are absent from their city or town on Election Day, choosing from sickness or physical disability, religious beliefs prohibiting secular activities that day. Their caretakers and someone disabled or chronically ill, and commuters who are out of town during voting hours are permitted to vote by absentee ballot.
Isn't that the way it is now?
That's what I'm saying. That's how it is now. The no cause or the no reason change would allow you just to vote early for whatever reason you so.
Oh, okay.
So currently, you need to have those criteria. So, all right. Staying political news.
Okay.
Jimmy Carter, former president of the United States, 100 years old,
Yeah.
still going.
Still going.
And he has
It's amazing.
brain cancer, brain tumor.
He's 100. He's awesome.
Okay.
He could have whatever he wants at this point. He's
He's in hospice.
on Tuesday, the first time an American president has lived a full century, and the latest milestone of life that took the Depression-era farmer's son to the White House in a across the world is a Nobel Peace Prize winner, humanitarian advocate for democracy. For the last 19 months, he has been in hospice care. He's the 39th president of the United States, and he just continues to defy expectations. He served as president from 1977 to 1981. And last, just sticking political news across the board today in Canada, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has survived a second non-confidence motion in Parliament. This comes the second in the last 2 weeks. The motion brought once again by the opposition Conservatives was able to bring down his minority Liberal government and triggering a federal election. The motion once again failed after Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre again fell short in his effort to gain the backing of other political parties in Parliament. Poilievre tabled this second non-confidence motion the day after his last one had failed. And there's your news.
And that's the news with Tomlin. Over the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. Wow. In the gym last night,
Oh, yeah.
girls volleyball fell to Darien 3-0, but it was an exciting volleyball game.
I think both varsity and the junior varsity floor stood up and had played a game.
They were both teams were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it kind of shocked Darien.
And I think Darien is the #1 overall team in the state. Yeah, they're just a solid program, top to bottom. And
What size are they?
I believe when I was talking to the coach, I think she said they average 5'10". I think that's their average. Their girls are like
So like
6'2".
6'5".
Yeah, I think there was 2
6'9".
that were still on the bench that were 6'2" that didn't get it.
And their school size L, double
Oh,
L.
they're double
Double
L.
L.
They're
Double
playing
L.
in the double L bracket. I don't know what
Oh.
size
Yeah.
there, but that's the bracket they're in. So
So that was a good opportunity for us.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we were able to test ourselves
Mm-hmm.
while being tested. So
And I
yeah,
just need
very
to
good.
throw out there, I mean, the JV squad did steal one from
They
them.
did. I don't think they'd ever lost a set because the girls are looking at each other like, what just happened?
It was thoroughly amazing.
Yeah,
Very exciting stuff.
it was exciting.
we were
Very
close.
loud.
We were close in that third set. If
Oh.
we just got a slightly quicker
Yes.
start, we wouldn't have gone to overtime. We
Yes.
might have been
Set
able to
3.
pull off. Yeah,
Yeah,
Varsity was right there.
firing on all cylinders. Yeah.
God.
that was an amazing game.
So, hey, maybe it's indicative of things to come. We're not done yet. We're
Nope.
just about a little bit past halfway of the regular season. So it bodes well for getting into the later events in the season.
And for cross country,
Yes. What
Oh,
happened there?
Coach Lowndes
Yes.
needed 5 wins
Yes, he did.
for 500 wins in his career.
And
Girls won 3, boys won 4.
We got to wait just one more.
One more next week.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's going to close it out next week. I
Yeah.
I
can't
think
see
he
him.
will.
You know, we should have him on the show. We should reach out to Coach Lowndes, have him come on after his 500. That's quite a career.
It is. What an accomplishment. And no events today.
Nothing. It's quiet.
Nothing today and tomorrow.
All right. There's a faculty
quiet
meeting.
days. There's a faculty
There's a
meeting.
faculty meeting. So there's
Tomorrow-
Sports
there is-
wise.
tomorrow's a half day.
Good job yesterday.
so all right. And that's the sports with Mama Manning. Now tomorrow we have Mr. Gary and myself are going to come in and talk about the new
Awesome.
esports program. So I think you guys are going to have to run that interview because I have to switch to the interview side
Oh, I
tomorrow.
know nothing about the esports.
Will you
Yes,
be
well, that's
physically
what we're coming in
switching-
for. I'm
physically-
actually going to physically switch out of the
Outstanding.
host headphones. I'm going to go to the interview side. So I'm just giving you the heads up that that's a little bit what we'll be doing tomorrow. So anything you want to know about the esports, think about questions you need to ask to get that going. We're going to be getting a club team together now and then compete in the spring.
In what sport?
Rocket League, Mario Kart, and it's Rocket League, Mario Kart, and there's one more off the top of my head. I
Okay.
can't
It's all right,
remember.
it's all right. It's
Alright.
not your interview today. You don't have to answer. Remember, you don't have to
Yeah.
answer anything right now.
Oh, thank God. All right, good. So
No Madden.
no Madden. No Madden at that we saw anything. Those are the 3 games that are sanctioned by the CIAC because you can win a state title. So
And it's all
Those are-
N64.
yeah, it's on
is
the
it Atari
Nintendo
26?
DS. It's all handheld, so it's going to be pretty good.
The Atari 2600
yeah.
for everyone.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, that's going back.
There you go.
I would definitely be able to pick up some winners there. And thank you to everybody on Instagram this morning listening to us and live on YouTube. Thank you for everybody on Facebook and joining us. And hopefully we'll have you on tomorrow morning when we are the interview. Going to give a shout out yourself?
Yeah, shout out to my daughter. Hi, Kat. Remember to vote.
There you go. Rock the vote. And don't forget, on behalf of the show, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.